Woo! How's it going, YouTube? And welcome to a new episode of First Timers. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about that dreaded EDD and trying to get through to them. Now, it is a little bit of a pain. I know a lot of people are, probably were in the same boat that I was or are in the same boat trying to get through to the EDD. It's been a hassle. It's been one of those things you can call as many times as you can and still not get an answer for the day and do it the next day. And, it's just one of those things that it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time if you're looking for a job. How do you look for a job and still be able to call EDD to get everything sorted out so you can pay your bills and all that good stuff? So the way I did it was I used a company called Claimyr. Pretty much, I'll have it in the description so you guys can go check it out for yourselves. But it is one of those things that it does cost money, so I don't think it's like a free service. It is $20, but it was probably the best $20 I spent because it literally got me through to a representative to fix my EDD account. It was just one of those things that, boom, we're there. It got me in, and I was just like, I can't believe this actually works. Now, can you call, at different times? Absolutely. Now, one recommendation for calling that I can definitely give, and I did get this from the actual CEO of Claimyr. He did do a interview with another YouTuber and gave out some fantastic information. I'll put that up in the upper right-hand corner so you guys can kind of go and check out that video and watch the interview with the actual CEO of Claimyr. He pretty much said, hey, if you guys are going to call and you want to try to do it without paying for Claimyr, call on Wednesday or Thursday. That's when he notices on his particular program when they're calling that they have the quickest return times, which is, again, Wednesday, Thursday. He's like, the worst days are Sunday and Monday. Sunday because new claims come out and people are having issues and they're trying to get paid. And so Sunday, Monday are the worst days. Wednesday, Thursdays are the lightest days. He claims just don't call on the weekend. Don't call on Monday. Wait till Tuesday, Tuesday and on. Tuesday's still not that great. Wednesday, Thursday pretty much showed kind of the best, potential of getting your call through. Now, again, for me, trying to get through was a pain. It was just one of those things I was just like, wow, I can't believe that I wasted a whole day trying to get through, and I got through and my call dropped, or I got through and it was such a pain. So when I had got everything handled and then a month later same crap happens all over again, I found the service on Reddit and somebody's like, yeah, just go try it. It is amazing. It is a lifesaver. And I'm like, okay, it's a little weird. So, I'm very wary of like people recording calls as I'm giving out information. So I did use a Google number, just because the Google number will actually tell you who's in the call. And I was actually very impressed that Claimyr was not in the call. It was just pretty much they got me patched through to EDD, and it was actually very quick. Now, how their service works is you pretty much go and enter your information on their website. You do have to pay the money, obviously up front, and they put you in their queue, which takes between an hour to 3 hours. Again, I know a lot of people are like, that's a long time, but hey, I don't have to wait on my phone to actually get that call back. They will sit there, they'll do everything on their end, and I will receive a call and I will answer it. You just have to make sure that the number that's calling isn't going to be blocked by your manufacturer, your phone company. So make sure in their little fine print, they'll say, hey, make sure to, that this number isn't being blocked by your cell phone provider. Now I was like, okay, that's easy, whatever, I'm not even going to worry about it. And like I said, it came right through. I was able to talk to somebody within probably the first call. It did take about an hour. Keep in mind, call dropped, pretty much I start talking, and then the guy's like, okay, blah blah blah, and then click, and that was it. That was the end of the conversation. I was like, hello, and I was just like, dang, how am I supposed to get the Claimyr to get this all set up again so I can actually talk to somebody? They actually just sent, as a quick text, saying, hey, was your call okay? Blah, blah, blah. If not, do you want it to be reconnected? Say yes, boom. And it connected, they put me right back in the queue. And again, I'd say this time was even faster, 30 minutes. They got me to the first level, at EDD, California EDD, just so, if you guys are wondering. And I was like, okay, so they got me through. This is awesome. I'm here, and the other person's like, I can't help you, we're gonna have to get you over to tier 2. And I was like, tier 2, okay, whatever. Tier 2 was probably the longest wait. It took about 2 hours for me to actually get through to tier 2. I did have to be on the phone because obviously Claimyr doesn't know, where you're going at, at that point, so they just hand you off to EDD. But again, I did my thing, they got it handled, and I was just like, that was so much easier than trying to call 100 times in a day or 200 times in a day. People just hitting that redial button, trying to get through, trying to say, oh, you're being placed on a hold, blah, blah, blah. It was just fantastic on how well it worked. I was just like, everybody should be doing this. And, like I said earlier on in the video, yes, you can call like that Wednesday, Thursday, the lighter days. But when you have, a lot of people out of work and they're trying to call and they're trying to fix their thing, that gets very, 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 very complicated very fast. So right now they actually threw out the numbers saying, hey, EDD only realistically picks up 6% of all calls, and then all the other ones are either calls aren't getting through or being dropped. And I mean, that's a huge number. So if you're millions of people trying to get through to the same services, it might not happen. And that, for me, like I said, $20 was well worth the investment. Say you pay it at the end of the day and your call doesn't go through, you do have 48 hours to use the service, so you can be placed back in the queue in the morning. Say it drops again, you can still be put back in the service. Even some of the people are saying if your call just for whatever reason just does not go through for those 48 hours, they'll still get you back into the queue no matter what. And I was just like, their service is actually really remarkable. I didn't read anything that was really negative in that sense where people were having that type of issue. Most people, they maybe had one drop with EDD, and other than that, they were put back in the queue and they got everything handled same day. So that is something, like I said, for me, that was super impressive, that I was actually excited about. But again, their time frame is usually within 1 hour to 3 hours. And again, if I don't need to be on the phone dealing with all that, that's just a huge time saver all in itself. So again, something that I do recommend. I will drop it in the description, so definitely go check it out. It is one of those things that I couldn't believe how easy it worked, guys. It was just, instantaneous. Yeah, I don't want to say instantaneous, but it feels instantaneous when you're calling for weeks or months at a time, trying to get through, think you have it handled. It seems to be handled. It's not handled. Then you're trying to call back again. It's just one of those things that it really becomes a pain. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, how do you know who's dropping the call? Is it EDD or Claimyr? It's on, on every, when they make the connection with EDD, pretty much EDD is in control. And most of, I would say 100% of the time, it's usually the system at EDD that's dropping it, unless the person hangs up on you. It's lunchtime and 12 o'clock comes around and, we're going to lunch later, just click. Unfortunately, I don't think that's what happens, but who knows. But it is just one of those things that I was actually super excited about. And then one of the cool things was they're like, oh, we also offer referral bonuses, so if you wanted to refer people. And I was like, really? This is actually very cool. So guys, definitely, if you do try it and you like it, I would recommend, checking out the referral side too, because you probably know other people as well, and you can kind of recoup some of that money that you spent trying to actually, get a call with EDD, and something that I would definitely recommend, guys. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was something that was quick and short. It was something that I hope will help a lot of people. Like I said, if you are trying to do it on the free side of things, Wednesday, Thursday, per their CEO, is the lightest day for them. So those would be the days to try to call early in the morning to try to get through. If you try to wait towards the afternoon, it just won't happen. So try to make sure you're up and calling the EDD, and that's pretty much apparently across a lot of states. So this just isn't for California, it's for a lot of states. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you definitely enjoyed it, smash that like. If you guys do have any questions or anything like that, or even comments, definitely throw them in the comments below, and we'll answer and get back to you. Whenever you guys, stay tuned for more videos. We'll be working on the El Camino and Heroes G35 and all that fun stuff. So we are all excited, trying to get them all up and running and purring properly. But anyway, guys, peace, laters. Woo.